Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427. Today, I'm super excited to actually be bringing you this video. This is on a figure that I've been looking for the longest time. I finally got it. Finally get to pick this up. I've just been waiting on doing a review. I was busy and stuff like that. Wasn't at home, so I couldn't really do a review. But I finally get to do this. I finally get to do this review for you guys. And this is actually on an AEW Supreme CM Punk figure. Now, of course, this is probably going to be the last CM Punk figure or the last CM Punk modern day figure. I know we're going to older figure. I don't know if that figure is still even coming out, to be honest. I think it should still come out, but I don't know for sure. But if you want like the CM Punk that everybody knows at that point, at Ring of Honor, he wasn't as big as he was, when he looked like this. But if you want CM Punk like this, this is probably the last chance. He's going to WWE. We're going to get Ultimate Edition. I mean, they're going to completely fill it up with a bunch of CM Punk figures. I mean, we're going to get so many CM Punk figures from WWE. There's going to be so many of them. It's going to be Elites, Ultimates, all that type of stuff. But if you want something from AEW, is running AEW, this is definitely pretty... Yeah, this is the one to get. This is the only one to get. And this is definitely a Supreme figure. Like, this definitely lives up to the name, all the stuff that comes with it. Definitely, the price is $42. I mean, $45, I believe, with taxes or something like that. But yes, the price was definitely way more than an Ultimate Edition figure. But it definitely lives up to it, and all accessories that come with it. So now, let's actually get closer into the box. And as you can see, looking at the box, you guys don't know, I'm a huge CM Punk fan. I've been following him since he debuted in ECW back in 2006. That's how long I've been a fan of CM Punk. I remember he first debuted. But you see up top, it says AEW Unrivaled Supreme Collection. Walmart exclusive. Terrible with Walmart exclusives. It took me so long to actually find this figure. Was supposed to pick up this figure, but I just couldn't find it. And I wasn't going to pay full price. Best in the World t-shirt right here. See, it comes with an extra leg part. I'll get into all the accessories, but these are more accessories. See, I already had opened it to check it out and stuff like that. It says AEW Supreme right there. On the back, you get a picture of CM Punk from May 29th, 2022, Las Vegas, Nevada, Double or Nothing. CM Punk signature right there. A picture of CM Punk. We actually were supposed to get another figure with the tattoos, I believe. Now, I did not know this was supposed to be Han Solo. I don't think it's really good representation of Han Solo. I think you got Han Solo and Leia. Now, we actually didn't get this on this figure. I don't know why we actually didn't get this on the figure, but I mean, maybe they just didn't do it in time. But then it'd be weird because like this was all the way from 2022, and they already knew that was on his leg. So I don't know why they couldn't add that. Maybe they just couldn't add leg tattoos. But that was the whole entire box. Top, that's the bottom. Nothing really to talk about. But that was the whole entire box and everything like that. Now let's unbox this figure and look at this figure straight up and down. And actually looking at this figure straight up down, I would say like this is the best CM Punk figure that I've ever had. I only had like a few of them, stuff like that. But this is the best CM Punk figure that I've seen. Like, this will be really hard for Mattel to top. I do think that they can top it. And one of the big things that people are getting into with him going to WWE is this Pepsi tattoo and the G.I. Joe tattoo. Now, if you guys don't know, these are actually licensing stuff. So WWE, when they make CM Punk figures, which I didn't really know, I guess I just really don't pay attention to stuff like that when I had CM Punk figures, they don't put either of these tattoos on there. They just leave it blank. But what Jazzware actually figured out is actually, I don't know how they did it. I guess they just put something random, make it look like it, and then they didn't get the copyright claim. So I guess Mattel could do this because they get the idea from Jazzware, just do the same thing as this. I don't know if Jazzware did something else. I don't know what Jazzware did or what anybody did, but will Mattel leave it blank? I think they most likely will leave it blank. I mean, is it inaccurate? But you can't do nothing about it because it's licensed and stuff. He has licensed stuff on his body, so they can't put it on there. I mean, it just is what it is. But they found a way to do it. I don't know how they did it, but somehow, some way they did it. I do think Mattel should try to do something like this, because you know exactly what this is. You know that's the Pepsi logo. You know that's the G.I. Joe Cobra logo, but they found a way to actually get around that. But the rest of the tattoos look absolutely fantastic. See the detailing on it. I mean, it's just so great. You get the neck tattoo as well. Oh, let me try to show it all the way behind this actual. You see the back tattoo, the fish on it. Another back tattoo. I mean, the tattoo detail on her is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's not a bad thing I can say. But I love this wrist tape. It actually looks like real wrist tape on here and stuff like that. It looks like actual wrist tape instead of just, the blank stuff that we usually get. It was not that big of a deal, but that is great detail and just to make it look like he actually put wrist tape on it. And the one thing, it kind of bothers me a little bit, but I understand why they did this, because we usually don't get this type of thing. Just it's not as seamless as what it should be because we get the non-jointed we get pinless elbow and stuff like that, but then you gotta look at something like this, unsightly, but I understand it. I'm not going crazy about that. This is a great CM Punk hair sculpt. This is probably my favorite hair sculpt out of all these. I'll get into more detail of the other ones, but this is probably my favorite hair sculpt. And I think the body on here is fantastic as well. You see he has drug-free on his actual hands and stuff like this. I think the body is fantastic. And this attire, I don't know which one I actually like more, whether it's this one, the black and gold, or that camo one. I really don't know which I actually like more. But you see with the articulation of it, you get double jointed elbows, you get double jointed arms as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. Of course, the hands you get on here, you get a mic holder hand because it actually comes with a mic. Actually, I get into the mic once I get into the accessories. And then you get, I believe this I love you in sign language right here. This is a cool thing right there. Cool hand gesture right there. You get two of those. I'll get to the other one once I get into the accessories. But yeah, this hair sculpt, I think it's fantastic. This is probably the best hair sculpt out of all these. This is probably the best CM Punk hair sculpt probably I've ever seen. I mean, Mattel did do a really good job. Even back then, they did a really good job. But I think it's fantastic. You get nice ab crunch and pivot and stuff like that. You get to move out every way you want. I think that's fantastic as well. But yeah, this figure all around, I think it's just absolutely fantastic right here. Absolutely loving this figure so far. Everything about it, I absolutely love. I mean, I can't. I'm really trying to come up with a bad thing about this figure. I mean, maybe when I get to accessories, I can get to something bad. I mean, maybe just the neck joint right here. I don't really love that because we usually don't get that. But I mean, other than that, it's not a bad thing I can say about it. But next up, let's actually get into the accessories. And actually get into all the accessories that actually come with this figure. And first, let's start out with the hoodie that actually came on the figure. I just want to take it off and get a closer detail on it. And you see on the back, it says best in the world. On the front, it says best in the world too. I think it looks fantastic, but the problem is the staining with these figures. Now, I've actually heard of people like running water through it or like putting detergent on it just to get the staining out of it. I don't know if I'll do something like that with this, but that is an idea I can have. But with Jazzwares, they can have to do something about that stain and stuff. I mean, it comes wrapped in all this plastic. I'll definitely be keeping the plastic just because, you know, if I want to put it back in the box or if I actually want to put the hoodie on, just put it back inside the plastic. But that's beyond annoying. Like, you don't have to deal with this with Mattel, but the fact that they still have to deal with like staining and stuff, they have to fix that. They absolutely have to. I mean, there's been plenty of cases of it. I mean, Mattel does have it every once in a while, but I've never really had to deal with it. Like, I could take my shirt off right now, any of one of my figures, my hoodie up, one of the figures, and that won't even be a problem. And you see it's Velcro and stuff like that. Yes, you can open it up. Yes, you can open it up and stuff, but it looks fantastic. But I definitely be using it for posing and stuff. But as far as leaving it on there because of the staining, probably not. And look, getting into the shirt, I think this shirt is fantastic as well. You see it says best in the world in AEW at the bottom, getting that a Velcro fit. I think it looks fantastic. I absolutely love the way it looks, but it's the staining on it as well. Like, you just got to deal with the staining, so you can't really enjoy the accessories in the shirts because it's going to stain the actual figure. I do think it still looks fantastic, but that's something you got to deal with. And actually, get into the next accessory. Let's get into this microphone. And we get this on a lot of AEW figures. Mine came a little bent. I was trying to straighten it out as best as I could, focus as best as I could. Besides all elite wrestler, just play a microphone right here. I don't know what I'll do with this CM Punk, whether I want to make it a WWE version or AEW version. I thought about using like one of these head sculpts and actually putting a 30 Spinner Championship on them, but I'll see about that, what I actually want to do with that. In AEW Championship, it is missing some detail on it. I feel like it's too gold and it's not with the trimming and the white that's usually on it, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest, but I do think it looks fantastic. Definitely on point for what the AEW Championship should look like. Definitely really like this AEW Championship right here. Think it looks absolutely fantastic right there. Actually, get into the hands. Let's get into the hands. Now, you actually get 1-in-1 on these. You actually got one of these actually already on it with the I love you in sign language hand. And then you actually got the another mic holder hand. This was right hand. You see it says drug on it for drug fee on there like that. And then the hands you actually get on here, you get two fisted hands right here. So these look fantastic as well. Absolutely love it. So you actually put them together and to make it say drug free, which I think that's really cool. You get another one right here which has free on it right here. That's really awesome right there. And then you get actually two go to sleep hands, or you could use it as like, I'm just holding his hands up or just slapping somebody or whatever you want to use it for. You see he's drug right here. So that's really, really awesome right here. The X and everything like that. I really love the tape on it as well. It looks so realistic with the way they actually did the tape on it. That's really, really awesome. Get another hand. And then you actually get the secondary torso type thing, which actually you get to switch off very easily, which I actually be showing you guys right now. And to actually switch this up, what you actually do is just pull that up. Super easy. Put this on. Just put it on just exactly like that. It's super easy. You actually could take all this actually apart, but you could do it on most of Mattel figures. But I think that's super easy to actually do this, because you got to heat it up and stuff like that. But I hope Mattel could do, or just Jazzware in general, because especially with it getting better with the Builder figures, hope we could do that so easily, because it'll be way easier to do switch outs and stuff instead of having to do all the extra stuff that you have to do for everything on it and stuff like that, for customs and stuff like that. But get into these 3 head sculpts. First one, let's get into the one that actually looks like that one with his hair more down, with Screaming head sculpt. I think this looks exactly like CM Punk as well. I think that this is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorites from this thing. Looks super awesome. I love the hair, I love the detail and slick back, but then he got it in the front. Screaming head sculpt, get to see the teeth and the detailing on it. Then you get 2 head sculpts with his signature CM Punk, where we usually get to see him. And I don't know which one. I think this one's probably the worst one. I don't really see the likeness to CM Punk. I see it a little bit, but I don't really see it all the way. Just to me personally, I don't really see it all the way. Don't really like the expression neither on this figure. I don't think it's that great, but that's just to me personally, in my personal opinion. And then you actually get Punk in his regular state, which you could definitely use it as like with him holding a WWE Championship. That'll be super easy to do right there. Oh, crap. Dropped it. But that'll be super easy to do right there. These head sculpts look absolutely fantastic. But that was all of the accessories that CM Punk gets to come. You see, it comes with a ton of stuff. Definitely worth the price. Next up, let's pose it up and get to my final thoughts. And actually wrapping this video up, guys, I think this is the best CM Punk figure that anybody has ever put up. I think this is better than anything that Mattel has done, or anything Jazzware actually got to do. I definitely think that Mattel can top this. I think they definitely think it'll be hard just because of all the accessories that get. Like, this is truly a supreme figure. I know the Cody and the Kenny, and I believe they did a Britt Breaker. I didn't have no interest in any of those figures. I didn't like the Cody head sculpts. I didn't have any interest in Kenny or the Britt Breaker. But this thing is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's not really anything bad I can actually say about it. I mean, it's just positive all the way through. It's actually a near perfect figure. I actually think that this is figure of the year for like wrestling figures. I would probably put it up there for overall, like as far as 6-inch 112 figures overall with all the figures and stuff like that. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.